my God, Raylene, it's another day.
It's Wednesday.
Yes, it is. Happy Hump Day, everyone. I want to say how nice it was this morning to just pull out of my driveway on just a beautifully plowed driveway. Jason Gauthier. I don't know when he came. I don't know if it was early this morning.
But he hooked you all up?
I mean, it's just beautiful. It was just so nice. You know, you can't take stuff like that for granted. You know, just having an unplowed driveway is just a huge pain in the ass. But it was just nice to wake up to that this morning.
I'm sure it was.
Get my day started.
You didn't have to make Lily push you out of the driveway again?
No, and that has happened.
Yeah.
I think she was 8 at the time, and that's really sad.
I remember.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway.
I'm surprised you just didn't let her run the pedals and you push.
No, but
Chicken shit.
You know, I have considered.
See you later, Dad.
I've considered a car starter from Yipes. However, now that Lily's 9, I'm thinking, there's my car starter right there.
And they love to do it.
They do.
We kids used to fight over who was going to get to go start the car.
Yeah. It really is. It's, I don't know.
Until us girls learned that we would pretend we were fighting because whoever started the car also had to clean it off.
Oh, was that the deal?
Yes. Really? So.
No kidding.
You know, that kind of petered out a little bit. It wasn't so exciting after we realized, duh.
Yeah. I'm getting a message this morning from DJ Chaos that looks like he's going to be playing Friday night at the Den.
He is.
Because the band is not able to do it. So it's going to be an incredible Friday night dance party with DJ Chaos.
No doubt.
I mean,
always is.
Always is. It's an absolute guarantee. Weather-wise, we're looking at either side of 10 degrees right now. I think 12 officially is what we have for a reading in Barrie right now. Live from Fly on the Wall Productions. Mm-hmm. I almost said Main Street Barrie, but Raylene's basement.
Not quite yet.
Yeah,
almost.
We're getting there. But yeah, a mix of sun and clouds today and around 17 for the daytime high. Tonight, cloudy and 9. Thursday, tomorrow, 21 with some sun and clouds. And then the beginning of the cold snap on Friday, 17 and cloudy for the daytime high. And that's just the start of it. Saturday's daytime high is supposed to be 9 with snow showers. Ouch. Mm-hmm. And when I say ouch, I mean ouch, because that's the dumpster dive.
I know.
Over at Wilkins.
Ugh.
Should they cancel this thing? Raylene?
No.
How's that safe?
Well,
9 degrees.
You did it last year.
Yeah, but I don't think it was 9, was it?
Well, I don't know. We can easily find out from Google.
God, I mean, that's just...
I know it was windy last year.
It was brutal. And the initial pain is usually, it's kind of like, getting that.
And most people jumped in, got out, grabbed a towel, and went inside.
Yeah.
Most people didn't stand around outside talking like you did.
I don't know what was, I don't know. I was tougher a year ago. I don't know. But yeah, it is. It's going to be a cold one. We're going to call Wilkins this morning.
Yeah, I want to check in with them. I want to know. Did these fire departments and police departments sign on again this year?
We're going to find out.
Or did they ditch us? I called them all out. I called all of our sponsors out and said, "Hey, let's get your business to sponsor or join in or send a couple of your employees as punishment to." dive.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, let's find out. I mean, we will find out. I want to show you a picture this morning of my WeatherTech floor mat. I just took this right out in your driveway this morning, just as I was getting ready to come in the house. This is my WeatherTech floor mat from Yipes.
Kept all of that stuff off of your carpet.
Look at that.
Yes. Love
Here,
it.
Let me zoom in a little bit to show you. Look at that. What a mess. But it's all contained right there.
I have those in my car too. They're
Do you?
amazing. They're amazing.
It's a must. It's a must.
Absolutely. Speaking of this and this kind of stuff, my car.
Yeah.
We have not been able to talk about this since I picked it up. So I'm getting ready to turn my car in. My lease is up. I wanted to get it cleaned first. Took it to Ruthier's.
Yep.
Colby did his magic.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, it looks brand new.
Oh, yeah.
I was absolutely blown away. Every little nook and cranny, every vent, every anything. There's no dust from whatever you used to rub it with left behind. There is nothing. And the windows are absolutely spotless. Often I will get my windows cleaned somewhere or even try to clean them myself. And because I'm a jerk and I smoke in my car, although I have not since Colby cleaned it, and I will never do it again. I'm not going to do it anymore because that's where I smoke the most is when I'm driving and I need to just not do it at all.
Yes.
But anyways, totally clean, no glare, no nothing, going back and forth to Burlington. Yesterday was a breeze with being able to see and, headlights hitting in at night.
Sure.
Just absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
I cannot say it enough how absolutely incredible my car looks.
Colby's got the magic. I mean,
He does. I mean, it is very obvious that one, he knows what he's doing.
Sure.
Two, he takes his time.
Right.
It's not, I'm going to put 2 or 3 of these through the shop today
Right.
and, do it as quick as I can and not really care about the quality of what he just did.
Wyatt's pissed off.
Absolutely amazing.
Little Wyatt is pissed off at you this morning because he's like,
Tell Wyatt I'm trying, Megan, and tell Wyatt I miss him and I love his cute little face. We should play the lobster video someday. Oh my God, they posted this lobster video the other day of Wyatt.
What was he doing?
Oh, my heart melted. I'm going to send it to you.
Well, yeah, send it to me and I'll play it this morning.
You have to. It is. I hope it's me. I hope it's a public video so that I can do that. If it's not, I got to get Megan to change it because, oh my God.
You sent me something yesterday on the Messenger that I got to show right now on the screen because I loved it. I just loved it. And just Sherilyn and I had a laugh about this last night. What happens? What happens when you buy a Stanley Cup, acrylic nails, and lash extensions?
I posted this on my page. I know. I doctored that. There was no words on the bottom. I doctored it. I'm
You
not
put
going to lie.
dumbass on there
And
all season tires?
all season tires.
Yeah.
I doctored that original video.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
It's so true.
come on, it's true. And
It's
then
so true.
Nicole DiDomenico said to me this morning, could somebody tell the rental place, the car rental place, Enterprise, that? And it's so true. If you're going to
Absolutely
do
true.
business in Vermont, you should equip your cars as if you're here. For real, every car that is on that lot, they have used tires with all kinds of miles, all seasons. None of their cars are equipped. It's all-wheel drive. It doesn't matter, asshat.
What are they thinking?
It's just, I don't know.
Did they
it's
get the
so
memo
true.
that we're in
It's
Vermont?
So true.
God.
And so she was in a car that she had to have for a rental, and she could barely make it up the hill.
Good morning to our lovely friend Kristen, who always she's so delightful. She always says
She
good morning,
is.
lovelies, and
I'm gonna try to send this to you. I can't.
beautiful. She calls us beautiful people sometimes. And you want to see beauty.
Oh God, What are you doing?
It's right here.
Oh, for the love of all things.
Oh, yeah. I want to say this morning, you were just talking about, and we just showed that picture, the asshat this morning that passed me coming down the Orange Heights. Honestly, what are people thinking, man? It's like, if I understand, if we've all been in a rush. I'm in a rush most of the time. But to pass coming down the Orange Heights this morning with the roads, it's 12 degrees. Things have not, the roads are still kind of shitty this morning, Raylene.
They are. Of course they are.
And this guy passed me with somebody that was coming up the Orange Heights, and it's like he just made it. I'm like, dude, is it really? God
and
damn.
the wind was not our favorite person or thing yesterday either, and it caused so many drifts in it to really slicken up under the snow quickly.
It's just not worth it. I just can't believe this guy passed me this morning coming down.
I can.
I can. I don't know, man. And it's like, the other thing is, be careful with, if you're the operator of a four-wheeler with a plow on it, be careful, man. It's like some of these snowbanks are getting up there a little bit, and they're backing out onto roads. And it's like you see them at the last minute, and you get on your brakes. I'm telling you, man.
Well, and when they're backing out, they back out of driveways pretty fast, too.
I know.
Holy crap, they come flying out of there.
But, sometimes they're hard to see. And when you got a four-wheeler that all of a sudden backs out of a driveway with a plow on it, and you get on your brakes, if you hit a four-wheeler.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over, man. I mean, it's like, it's just over. You're not going to make it. Just a human versus car like that. I don't know. Please be careful. Please.
Messenger.
All right. What are you showing me?
You need to play this video that I just sent you because it's so funny, and you have to pay attention to the end. I'm serious.
Oh, is this it right here?
Yes, I'm serious. It's so funny. It's the cutest thing ever.
All right. Let's see if I
This can be our daily dose of feel good. Because if you don't smile at this, man.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Hold on now. Just give me a second. I got to make sure that it's right here on my monitor. Is this Wyatt right now?
Yes, this is Wyatt, our favorite little Nerf gun guy.
All right, here we go. I want to make sure I got the whole thing in there.
All right.
Are you happy you finally got your lobster?
Not me, but
Did you switch him over?
Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me play it again. Here we go. Ready?
I got a lobster. This is a lobster.
Are you happy you finally got your lobster?
Not me, but I am.
What did he say at the end?
You gotta watch it again. Listen, watch it.
Are you happy you finally got your lobster?
Not me, but I am.
What did he say?
I'm not, but no, because the lobster isn't having a good day, but he is, or he's happy about it. The lobster's not happy about it, but he is. So he makes the lobster say, "I'm not," and then he says, "But I am."
All right, now that I have that, let me play it again. Now that I have that, all right, here we go.
I got a lobster. This is a lobster.
Are you happy you finally got your lobster?
Not me, but I am.
Not really.
Isn't that freaking cute? I love that kid.
Not a good day for the lobster. Oh my God, I love stuff like that. You know
think
that?
it's so adorable.
That's just fantastic.
It's just the cutest.
Big crash on Groton yesterday.
Yes.
This pickup truck
Toyota Tacoma.
went over the edge and hit a tree, and this guy was pretty banged up, pretty injured. Nothing life threatening, but kudos to the responders that got him out of that vehicle. How do you get somebody out of a vehicle that's like over on their side, halfway down a steep embankment with all this snow?
Very important special tools and a lot of determination, adrenaline for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were a lot of really bad accidents yesterday all over the state. Killington
Yeah.
was absolutely treacherous.
I heard about Killington, and I got to clarify something. This guy Derek this morning is like, come on, JD, it's not a parking lot on Route 64. I went back and looked at my dash cam and counted 11 cars
Yeah.
from the top of exit 5 coming down into Northfield to the very bottom,
Right,
which
to
everyone
the junction of 12.
and everyone knows that last drop there at the bottom of 64, right before you hit Route 12, is seriously steep
Yes, it is.
on a good day.
Yeah.
So, I guess a parking lot would be hundreds of cars.
Well, it depends on which parking lot. The parking lot at our studio, yeah, about 10, 15 cars.
Okay.
So,
Was I exaggerating when I said parking lot over 11 cars? I don't know, but maybe. But
maybe a little bit, but what the meaning behind it, I don't believe is a literal parking lot. It just means that cars are stopped and parked because they cannot go anywhere. To me, that's what that means.
Yeah,
Not a literal
right.
Walmart parking lot.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I was coming down 64, and it was right at the height of all of these slide-offs, and just the weather kicked up a notch. The temperature was like 19 degrees. Mm-hmm. It was that light, fluffy snow that just, the heavy, wet stuff you can get more traction with. Mm-hmm. But that light, powdery stuff, and it was just glazing over, and it was just a skating rink.
Yeah.
And I had cars in front of me. Seriously, we're going like 8 miles an hour with their hazards on and sliding sideways. Mm-hmm. And I'm not talking about one car. I'm talking about several. One guy in front of me was right in front of me, went sideways and just very.
Were you sliding as well?
I was too. Yes. Yes. And he slid forward, and then he started turning sideways and went right into the oncoming lane coming uphill 64 right off of Route 12. Mm-hmm. But there was a line of cars, I don't know, maybe it was 4 or 5 cars that were trying to come up 64 that were just sitting there spinning.
Yeah.
And he almost hit one of them.
Do you use your transmission or your brakes when you're doing that?
Well, it's an automatic, and I just absolutely hate automatic. I'm a stick
just
guy.
Shift down?
Well, you can go
still
over to
shift down.
Yeah, you can. You can. I forget about it half the time. I mean, you can go over to the 3 and then the low or whatever the hell. I'm an old stick guy, man. I like a clutch.
Well, yeah, manual is definitely the way
preferred.
to go
Yeah,
when in that kind of weather.
But
sure.
I don't know. It was so dangerous yesterday, and I know that 64 wasn't the only one. It was the Hospital Hill was really bad.
Yeah, and the Beltline to Barrie.
63.
I mean, I came back from Burlington, and I didn't think it was all that bad. I mean, did I want to go 70, 75, 80? No.
Right.
But could I go 60, 65? Yes. There were a lot of people on the interstate with their hazards on and driving really slow, a lot of out-of-state plates, a lot of, I think, ill-equipped vehicles. That's why my post is what it is. Yeah. When just the slightest incline at all would send them spinning or sideways, or sometimes I I think the fear makes people overdrive a little bit too, and then it just is worse. It's just worse.
Very true.
But if you're absolutely that petrified that you have to go 20, 25 on the interstate with your hazard lights on, you probably shouldn't be out at all because you're just putting other people in jeopardy.
I agree with that. I mean, I was going, I think at one point, the slowest I got on the interstate was 40. But, man, it was crazy. The visibility was bad. You know, and some of these people are just, they're in the left lane just flying, man, going like, you know, got to be going at least 60, just flying past. I don't know. Hillary just said the belt line around 5 was stopped or going about 7 miles per hour down the hill.
Yeah.
It's just everything
That's
just
when I
glazed.
came through there as well. It was horrible.
It just glazed over so quickly.
It did.
So quickly. So anyway, I hope that, I mean, I'm sure the tow companies were busy. I hope that, you know, there weren't a bunch of crashes and people hurt like that Groton story.
I hope not either.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what today is. So today is Wednesday, which means it's Ladies' Day over at
It
Vermont
also
Quick
mean-
Lube and Car Wash
It
in
also means
Southbury.
it's hump day.
That means that you can go over to the Vermont Quick Lube and Car Wash in Southbury. If you're a lady, get all lubed up.
Yeah.
They're going to take right good care of you over
course.
there.
Yeah.
And then they're going to give you a flower and a smile,
Mm-hmm.
little ticket to go through the car wash, which you desperately need after all of the
Sure.
salt and muck and of the
Absolutely.
last few days.
Right.
You just go over there. It's
Go
all
over
about you today, ladies.
Yes. You might
All
even-
as a thank you to you for being as amazing as you are.
You might even get a hug from one of the guys, too.
I'm sure you can.
don't know.
They always are willing to give hugs over there at Vermont Quick Lube and Car Wash.
They're wonderful.
love
They're
them.
wonderful people. I just had my oil changed not too long ago over there, and it was just great. I'm sitting there in the car. You know, you wait in your car, and they ask you all these questions. Of course, none of which I had the answer to. When's the last time you had your transmission flushed, JD? What is a transmission? I don't know. But, you know, they're bringing me snacks. You got Craig over there, Craig Prima,
Yes.
bringing me snacks.
Do you like water, coffee, hot chocolate?
Fresh popped popcorn. I mean, hot coffee, hot cocoa. I'm like, dude, can I get a foot rub here? And he's like, I will give you a foot rub. He said that. He said that, Raylene.
He did.
Yes.
You're not bullshitting
No.
anybody.
I'm not. And you know what? One of these days,
You're
This-
going to make him do it now?
my sweaty darn tufts are coming off. He's going to do it. It's going to happen.
Oh, for the love of all things.
it's
God
also-
bless you.
It's
Craig.
also the Wednesday night meal over at Delicate Decadence.
Correct. And if you want it, the clock is ticking. You need to
Right.
order this morning.
Right.
Absolutely. Get down there, or call, order it up.
Sure.
802-479-7948.
Yeah.
It is a King Ranch chicken,
Oh, God.
which is kind of like a Tex-Mex white lasagna is what he compared it to.
Can I order two? Is there a
Well,
limit?
you can if you want. No.
Okay.
No, all the family sizes. They put it in. It comes all nice. You just put it in the oven, reheat it back up when you get home. It's all been cooked. You can come in, throw it in the oven, go change out of your work clothes, take a breath, make a coffee, make a drink, whatever it is that you want to do.
Have a cannoli.
Yeah, while you're just waiting for it to reheat, and then holler to everybody and say, "Come dig in."
Yeah. Look what I slaved over in the kitchen for the last couple of hours making.
Absolutely.
I was over there yesterday
Mm-hmm.
and had a hot cup of coffee, some tiramisu, the peanut butter brownies I said no to. It was painful to say no to, but I had to do it.
I'm
I just
sure.
had
I
to-
bet you those are amazing.
I had to turn physically. I had to stop myself, turn, and walk away from the peanut butter brownies. But the coffee is so good. I love the Brave coffee over there.
It is good.
And the atmosphere.
That's one
It's
of
the
my
best.
favorite things.
It's the
I think
best.
it's very relaxing in there.
Yeah. Love it.
I love to go there.
I'm going to try
Great
to
place to be.
I'm going to try to reach Wilkins here and see if we can.
Get him to tell us who's diving.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. Let's find out. Let's see if Mark is the manager over there. I think it's got to be canceled.
It's not canceled. These are tough guys
Wilkins, Harley Davidson. This is
and
Mike.
gals.
Hey, Mike, we're looking for Mark, Mr. Dumpster Dive.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second. Your first name?
This is JD.
JD. All right, 1 moment.
Yeah. Was I supposed to say we're live on the air?
Hey guys, this is Becky.
Well, they know that you're going to be calling
Well, I know, but the last time I had somebody on the air, I didn't tell them we were live. I got in a
because they didn't know that we were going to be calling.
heap of trouble.
It was not on their schedule.
God. Mark, you guys got it. We're live on the air on Aired Out, by the way.
Oh, fantastic.
You guys got to cancel this dumpster dive, bro. It's going to be 9 degrees, my man.
Well, JT, we are tough here at Wilkins Harley Davidson, and 9 degrees with minus 15 wind chill does not even cross our mind. We're dipping.
This is dangerous,
I
Mark.
told you. They are tough. They are tough. They're not wusses like you. This is not getting canceled.
God. I mean, 9 degrees, bro? Really?
Well, and to add to all of that, the dumpster sits out all night the night before, full of water. So we may have to break some ice off the top of this thing.
And the building's warm. And you have a defibrillator.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we're prepared, and we have a bottle of adult spirits in order to warm the soul if we.
There you
need
go.
that.
Mark, first of all, is John Lyons going in there tomorrow?
He says he's
Or
going to go in
Saturday?
there.
Saturday.
Yeah, he says he's going to go in there, but if there's anybody on the team here that
Would back
might
out.
like have an excuse,
Yeah.
it's probably him.
Yeah.
No.
I expect everybody else on the team to be in the water, but John, he like a timely phone call might come in right around then, that sort of thing.
Sure. Right. Last minute emergency. You know what he said?
Yeah.
You know what he said to me last year? I went in with him, and we had such a blast. But he says to me last year, I'm like, John, what are you doing wearing this silly elf suit? And he's like, JD, you think I'm a dumbass? I know what I'm doing. I got leggings on and everything to try to stay that much warmer. It wasn't about the elf suit, Mark. It was about trying to stay insulated.
Yeah, I think he had a full-blown scuba suit underneath that
He
thing.
did.
Yeah. He's
Are you
nobody's
all
fool.
making him wear a tutu this year?
Yeah.
With bare legs?
Do we know what he's wearing?
Well, we don't. It's always a surprise. Everybody comes in costume every year to dumpster dive, but we don't know what he's going to be this year. So he'll surprise us.
So how does this work now? Casella comes in with a dumpster, and they put it right there in the parking lot, and then you guys fill it with garden hoses. Am I right?
And snow.
Yeah, well, it's something like that. We asked Casella to bring us the stinkiest old dumpster that they have, rusty and full of jagged metal, and then we bring it and put it right in the middle of the parking lot over here, and then our local fire department comes down and pumps that thing full of water.
Yeah.
And
Along
they do that on Friday.
Along with the coffee grounds, the onion peels, and the eggshells.
Oh, yeah. Well, that just adds to the charm of the whole event. Yeah, absolutely.
right.
All right. So the fire department fills it, and then what?
Yeah.
You guys then what? Maintenance.
So they fill it on Friday, and we all go out there after it's full and inspect the levels because we want this to be a good 5 feet of water. And then the next morning we come in, and well, like I said, we'll probably have to chip some ice off the surface of this thing, and then right at about 10:30, everybody gets called outside, ready to go, and we take turns jumping into this dumpster. And maybe taking a lap or two.
How many people do you have to register? Do you have to pre-register for this?
Yeah, we have many people on our team here have pre-registered as divers, and they're soliciting sponsors to help raise money for really the whole point of this thing, which is the Children's Hospital at Dartmouth, the acronym being CHAD.
Yes.
And you can support these crazy divers to do this thing to raise money for CHAD. And there's a link actually on our Facebook page at wilkinsharley.com. At our Wilkins Facebook page, as well as at wilkinsharley.com, where you can jump on there and support the divers.
All right. Do you know how much money was raised approximately last year, and maybe even where we are at this point, or maybe we don't know?
At this point, I don't know what we have going on right now. It's been changing pretty rapidly as we're getting close to the event. But we need all the support we can get. This organization is fantastic, and there are a few people here who have actually had to utilize the facilities there at Children's Heart Hospital at Dartmouth, including our own John Lyon, of course.
Yeah.
And it's just an organization that deserves everything we could possibly get their way, and this is just the smallest thing we can do to help support them. And so if you're compelled for the cause, we would invite you to join us at our Facebook page to donate, or you can come in person too. It's really quite a hoot to see this all going on. We'll have a collection jar here where we collect checks and cash. So if you don't get a chance to donate online, we invite you to come down here. There'll be coffee and refreshments, and it's just a fun time.
Raylene's been causing all kinds of trouble, which is typical. Just poking the bear with different police departments, fire departments, putting a challenge out there to them, trying to get
and our sponsors.
Yeah, our sponsors, because we had a couple last year. We had a couple of firefight. It was Fire Against Police, wasn't it, last year? I think.
No, Barrytown against Barry City.
Oh, that's what it was. Barrytown against Barry City. Do we know if that's happening again this year?
I haven't seen their names on the list yet, unless they've done it on the DL.
Is there anyone that's registered that you want to give a kudos to ahead of time here, Mark?
I mean, in terms of divers?
Yeah, anyone, yes, and anyone, or any group of group of people, first responders, what have you.
Well, I really think that the person that most stands out in my mind is, in fact, John Lyon, our owner, and he has always been community minded and always looking for opportunities to give back. And this one has been probably one of the most poignant and emotional causes for us as a dealership, because of course we all went through what John went through together as a team, and so it's very personal to the dealership. And John is just such an amazing ball of energy, and the fact that he makes this happen annually is just it's an inspiration for us, and it's certainly a way for us to stay connected with that organization and remember what it does for our community.
You guys are light years beyond a motorcycle dealership. I mean, what you do for the community is absolutely amazing. It really is. I'm looking at the picture of last year. Chris wearing that silly, what was he, Pokemon? I don't know, but
yeah, he was a rubber duck or something, something like that.
Something like that. We don't really know. I'm not sure if we really want to know. But yeah, I mean, just your team. There's so much camaraderie there. Everybody loves everyone. Everyone's happy. It's just such a fantastic event. It really is, and you guys are jammed full of them. You got your chili contest coming up, the best damn chili cook-off. When is that now? February?
No, that's in March, actually. It's the first Saturday in March the 2nd. It's a little later this year than we have had in the past, but it's always one of our most popular events here. We stay a little warmer for the chili cook-off. In fact, some of us stay really warm because some of the chilies are pretty spicy. But it's really a great opportunity, again, for community involvement. People come in from all over the place to enter their their family chili recipes in a great friendly competition. We've got some interesting judges this year. I wanted to mention, I don't know if you know Jonathan Goldsmith, but he was the actor that portrayed the most interesting man alive in a popular
yes.
beer commercial
Yes.
years ago.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, very handsome man with a big, beautiful beard. Well, he called us and said that, while he doesn't go to many chili cook-offs, if he's going to go to one, it's going to be the Wilkins one. So he's coming to be our judge this year, along with Stefano Coppola, who is the mastermind behind Pearl Street Pizza and Morse Block Deli, two of our finest eateries here in Barrie. And, of course, Tony Campos is a regular a judge here with us. He's from New England Cooks, which is a great local TV programming for those culinary-minded folks.
Yeah. It's going to be amazing. We look forward to it, man. Good luck this weekend. I'll be out of town, but the Wilkins...
He will not. He's chicken shit. Make him fess up.
I'm not bullshitting.
Yeah,
I was there last year. I'm
and that's why you're chickening out this year. Chili's more up his alley. Which, and we are promoting that contest as well, pretty heavy.
Mark, thank you so much for coming on, man. And kudos to you and Jenna and just everyone over there at Wilkins.
It's our pleasure, and thank you for having us.
All right, man. God,
Too funny.
9 degrees, Raylene. Ow.
I know. I can't even imagine.
Wow.
I just can't imagine. So we have a lot of other stuff to get to, and so we probably should far as what is going on in our community. And where did I just give you my paper like a dummy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
So I need that paper back, please.
All right, you just wrote me a note that says go pound sand. So what's that all about?
Well, I would like you to some days. Pickleball is coming up at the Barrie Auditorium.
I saw that.
Opening day is free.
Yeah,
it's going to be on the 17th.
Yeah.
So the first opening day is the 17th. And then there are several other dates available for pickleball. Okay. It's after that it's $3. Mm-hmm. It's from 9 to 11.
Okay.
And then it's up there. It's on our page. You can buy a punch card if you want. You can buy all 10 slots at once if you want, or you can just pay as you go. Okay. Because maybe you don't want to go each day.
Right.
Who knows? But I know a lot of people are really looking forward to this.
Yeah. It's going to be amazing.
A lot. Yeah. And I'm sorry, I said, let's see. The January dates are to follow. January 17th is opening day, and that day is free. Yep. And then there's the 18th, 19th, 22nd, and it goes on from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.
It's fantastic. I have played pickleball a couple of times. And you want to see something hysterical? See me trying to run around this little court with my junk knees and my bad back and my hips and popping out. And
yeah.
Not good.
And so it is. So it starts today. I'm just at first I was like, could that be right? January and not February, because it's a Wednesday. So 9 to 11 in the middle of the day. I wasn't sure how many people they get to play pickleball. Yeah. But I know nothing about pickleball. Maybe it's a sport for retirees or something.
Oh,
not
don't
sure.
say. Oh,
I'm not sure. I said I'm not sure. I don't even know what it is. And then upcoming also at the auditorium is the Veggie Van Gogh.
Oh, yes.
So mark your calendars right now for the 26th. From 9 to 10:30 is Veggie Van Gogh. 26. And we will keep shouting that out as well, because that's super important that people be able to get up there and get the help that they need. Okay. Though every time we post, we get many comments saying, I wish it was later in the day, or I wish they did it on a weekend. How am I supposed to work and make this work too? I'm a single mom, or I'm a low-income family that could really use this, but I'm at work and I can't miss the time just to go get a few free groceries. Yeah. Understandable, and I really wish that maybe they would put some thought into that. It just makes sense that, sure, they can't do it every time, but I wonder if once in a while they could make the time slot different, so that they could help lots of others. And then we have the gun show coming up on
When is the gun show?
3rd and 4th of February. And on Saturday the 3rd, it's from 9 to 5. And on the 4th, it's from 9 to 2. And that's also right at the auditorium. $12 for adults, $1 for kids. And I've seen lots of comments, people having fits about kids going and, da-da-da-da-da. Well, sometimes education is key. Sometimes you have your children and you need to bring them with you places instead of getting a babysitter.
Sure.
And it's really not the end of the world.
Yeah.
It's not like you're bringing them to a porno movie or something. It's a gun show. And I am a firm believer that if you do what you need to do to be safe in your home with gun safes, gun locks, they have all kinds of safeties in place, and you educate your kids and you yourself are educated, there's no reason why you can't. We always did our kids, and we encouraged them to take hunter safety as soon as possible.
Everybody's
all
got
those things, but
everyone's
everybody
got
has
an
a different
opinion.
opinion about it, whatever. But just don't bash it. If you don't like it, don't go.
Yeah.
But but leave the people that love it alone and let them enjoy their time and do something that they look forward to do.
Well said. And it's been a staple in our community for a long time.
It has.
And just like the farm show, and it was a travesty that left the Barry
It
Auditorium.
is, and
Let's at
hopefully
least keep
someday we can get something like that back. We have the
Right.
craft show, and we can enjoy that.
Sure.
And we have all kinds of other events that go on in this city that not everybody agrees with.
Yeah.
But just zip it and go.
Shut up!
Or don't. So, and then we have to give a big shout out to the community as well as Nelson's in the month of November. Nelson's Ace Hardware did a round up your purchase if you wanted, and all of those funds went to the Barry City Community Relief Fund.
It was like $2,000.
Or the Barry Community Relief Fund, because it's Barry City and Town. And they made $2,991.85 with those roundups. So
Isn't that
kudos
amazing?
to the community at large and to Nelson's for doing that.
And
greatly
that's-
appreciated by many.
And that's not always an easy thing to do as a business. I mean, you got
Right, you
to
gotta mess it with your register
cash
and
register
everything.
and there's
Yeah.
a lot to.
Absolutely.
I think several businesses should have done that.
And that is not true. I don't know who says there's no wait time to purchase a gun that day. That is not true.
Yeah.
You cannot purchase certain guns without a background check. That is not true.
Yeah.
Go to the gun show. Be there. That is absolutely not true.
There's a lot of people that purposely put out misinformation just to try to stir the pot.
Yeah.
And you can't,
but that is absolutely not true.
Yeah. I want to talk about the Lonnie Wade Memorial Ice Fishing Derby. This guy right here.
No gun show I have ever been to has maybe there are some weapons that you can purchase that day. Yes, there are weapons that you can go up to Walmart and purchase in one day.
Right.
But there are many like pistols and stuff. No, that can't happen. That's against the federal law.
Right.
That has nothing to do with even state.
Let's talk about this guy right here. Lonnie Wade is someone who I can't think of a single person that didn't love this guy. He loved fishing, loved ice fishing, and Lindsay is over at the pub is reaching out to us. We're going to be sitting down with them too. We're going to have them come in and on the air with us and talk more about this
next month, February.
This is such a great event. Even if you don't like fishing, even if you don't like the cold, you don't want to get out on the lake, just come and have some food. There's going to be, I would love to make it this year. I'm planning on it. Maybe putting some chili together and just come out and say hello to everyone and make a donation to this amazing event. We're going to be pushing it a lot more, and of course, I have questions, about the ice and Lake Maury, will there be ice and all of that? It's just been such a funky winter, but Saturday, February 17th from from 12 a.m. until 6 p.m. So 12 a.m. to 6 p.m. is when this is going to happen. So, yeah, it starts at midnight. There's so many people that go to this, that love this, and they go because some people didn't even know Lonnie, but they just love ice fishing, and they love the cause. And other people want nothing to do with ice fishing in the cold, but they go because they loved Lonnie. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just a wonderful thing, and we're going to be talking about it a whole heap between now and February 17th.
Yes.
So, yeah. What else is going on, Raylene?
Well, all kinds of great things. So, we know that the Den is absolutely jam-packed with stuff to do. Not just this week, but every week. Wednesday nights is the pool tournament.
Yeah. Oh.
And of course, you can always go there and get dinner as well. They have a great menu with some really amazing stuff.
Yep.
They also have some amazing new T-shirts and swag made by the one and only Yipes, Barry Bevan and Sons.
Yep.
So, but Wednesday nights is pool.
Yep.
Thursday nights is line dancing. This Friday, as we said, is DJ Chaos. And Saturday night is the Free Range Band. So a full packed week. And just like every week over there at the Den. So if you're looking for something to do, if you want to be with friends, you want to gather, whatever, that's the place to be.
Yeah. It is.
We love them. And don't forget, the Den is an amazing event space. I cannot say that enough. I remember having many Christmas party gatherings, wedding receptions, all kinds of things over there back in the day. And you can still do that. I mean, the space, and there have been a lot of upgrades. So the best spot for sure for event space.
Somebody sent a message this morning, and now I can't find it, about an event over there. I'll find it.
Well, okay, so I can finish.
Yeah, please.
All right, thanks.
Please.
The list goes on as far as what you can do over there, but 802-454-2142 if you want to book that space.
Here it is. Yeah, and it's a big space, and the heat's always on. It's just it's a perfect place to let loose and stretch out, move around. You might want to keep the roller skates at home, but other than that, I mean, there's just so much room in there. Play pool, grab a drink, grab a great meal, sit down, do some dancing, whatever you want to do. Hillary's saying there's a charcuterie and sip at the Den on February 9th. So we'll be watching that. She's a fan. I've seen her over there, Hillary. So anyway, yeah, there's a ton of stuff going on. You really, Raylene, don't have that many excuses to stay inside and stay at home. There is just so much going on in Central Vermont. And boy, I'll tell you, pay attention to our page, because we got pretty much everything that's happening in Central Vermont going on aired out. Hey, happy birthday today to Darren Maguire, who's 56. Ava Marie is 25. Chris Manning is 61. Doug Moran is 66. And I tend to save the best for last. Bobby Bartlett.
Happy birthday, Bobby.
It's saying right here 39.
You don't believe it?
I don't know about that. 39. I'm saying with the hair and everything, I'm going I'm going upper 20s, maybe lower 30s, tops for Bobby. But should I sing? Do you want me to sing to Bobby?
Well, I really don't want you to sing, but to Bobby you can sing.
Happy birthday. No, I'm not. I can't.
You can't do the whole
no.
Marilyn Monroe thing?
No.
No?
Maybe in person to Bobby.
Kermit the Frog?
No, I'm going to pass on that. But everyone knows he's such a great guy. Get over to State Farm, one of our sponsors, and get a free quote. Just do it. Yeah, not a huge birthday list today, but something that I want to mention this morning, and I don't know. This is probably I don't know. I'm trying to find.
So
it
listen,
here
a
this
couple of
morning.
people have sent me this thing that says right here from the Berry Fishing Game Club. So I want to read this because this is very disturbing. And I thought that Governor Scott came out last week or a few weeks ago and said, and then put his foot down. And I have his little thing here too. But on Monday, the Berry Fishing Game Club did post, hey, folks, there will be no waiting period imposed for firearm purchases at this year's annual gun show. That's frightening, first of all. So let's go here where he says, the governor, and I'm going to find out about this today because this is crazy. Governor Scott will allow the gun violence prevention bill to pass or whatever, which he did. And the plan requires a 72-hour waiting period to purchase a firearm, period, no matter what it is, what kind of firearm it is. And supposedly that happened. And supposedly it was just last week, according to all of these different articles, that he said that this would be imposed at the gun shows as well.
Okay.
That background checks and there would be a 72-hour hold period. So why this is happening? Why you can just go there and purchase a weapon? I don't understand. Because that's federal law that you can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm like very shocked by that, deeply disturbed by it actually, because
When was
I'm all for guns. I wish I could still own them. Truthfully, I love shooting them. I love skeet shooting. I love target shooting. I love all of that stuff. I can clean them, do all those things, take my classes, but I am very much not okay with just anybody being able to do that.
Yeah.
I think there needs to be some securities and precautions. I'm not against gun rights, but I am very much pro.
When did the governor?
Let's
When did the
figure this
governor
out.
say this?
Well, now I got back out of there again. I'm gonna find them all. I'm gonna look into them all, and figure that out, because that is just insane to me.
Yeah.
That's not okay. Not for me. It's not.
I want to read something. I want to
Somebody
shift.
in a mental health crisis. Somebody that I am a felon. We know that. We know that I'm a felon for a property crime. I embezzled money from a company that I used to work for. I am no longer ever allowed to possess a weapon, but we are not going to do a background check to know that there are felons, drug dealers, murderers, people in mental health crisis, whatever, are able to buy a gun like a free-for-all day? No fucking way.
Yeah.
That's just insane. Sorry, that's how I feel about that.
Yeah. No problem.
And I'm glad they sent that to me, because I was seriously banking on his across-the-board 72-hour wait.
When did this change?
Hold
Well,
on.
no. I'm not necessarily asking you. I'm asking if anyone else knows the answer to this.
It totally blows my mind.
Yeah. I want to shift gears this morning, Raylene, and talk about something that the Vermont Daily Chronicle
Yes.
published, and I have it right there on the screen. And I want to know, they published on January 11th. I'm going to read it quickly, but I want to know what people have to say about this. I want to know what Vermonters have to say about this article. I don't know if you had a chance to read it, but if you didn't, we're going to read it right now, and I want to see what kind of response that we're going to get from this. I am very interested in seeing what you have to say. So here we go. Bill prioritizes minorities and illegal immigrants for flood reimbursement. Again, right here, this was posted or published rather by the Vermont Daily Chronicle on January 11th. Okay, so just a few days ago. And here it is. Legislatures are looking to reimburse municipal governments who invested public money to help businesses or other entities that were impacted by the flood. A component of bill introduced this week is to prioritize financial resources based on the race and immigration status of the business owners. H723 states, quote, the agency shall develop criteria for awards under this section, including priority eligibility for business owners or businesses owned by persons of color and indigenous peoples, and businesses owned by new Americans. U.S. citizenship shall not be a requirement for eligibility under the program. The bill was introduced by Representative Jonathan Williams, who's a Democrat from Barrie, and has many co-sponsors, including at least one Republican. It was introduced January 10th and is now in the House Committee on Environment and Energy, a trend in Vermont. This is not the first time that lawmakers have considered legislation that prioritizes resources based on race. On April 2021, True North reports story. New bill would prioritize land and home ownership by skin color, other identities. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm kind of having a hard time reading here. Detailed how at the time they were considering distributing housing assistance funds by prioritize opportunities for land and home ownership based primarily on an individual's skin color. The practice of distributing resources may violate the Civil Rights Act of 1963. President John F. Kennedy said in 1963, simple justice requires that public funds to which all taxpayers of all races, colors, and national origins contribute not be spent in any fashion which encourages, entrenches, subsidizes, or results in racial, color, or national origin discrimination. $85 million up for grabs. H723 includes $85 million in funding. To be eligible for this money, certain qualifications must be met. The bill states, as used in this subsection, eligible property means property lost or destroyed during or due directly to or indirectly to serve to severe storms and flooding in an area that was declared a federal disaster between July 1st, 23, and October 15th, 23. Specific requirements include 50% or more loss to the property's main structure, the loss of use of the building, and or the loss of working utilities in the building for at least 60 days, or if there is state condemnation of the property. Part of the bill includes the creation of the Flood Recovery Assistance Program tasked with distributing these funds. And it goes on from there.
It's crazy to me that that they are assigning race to tragedy. Everyone is affected. No one should have priority over anyone except a veteran.
Yeah.
A veteran, in my mind, always has priority over everyone for everything. And the rest, we're all the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
No matter
Amen, sister.
race, no matter sexuality, no matter religion,
You're right.
any of it should not matter.
Right here. Vermont is not the only state to put illegal aliens ahead of its
Do you know
citizens.
if we've been up against this wall before with some things, so I'm going to be a lot better about how I say this time. But if that was written and posted in reverse,
In
we
reverse.
would be called racist.
Yeah.
We would be called the most horrible people ever. And people would come out and threaten our sponsors and tell people how horrible and ridiculous we are and torment people and bully people because that was said. When it suits some, they add a race.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is something that is inclusive. Remember, that's a word here too, that we're supposed to be inclusive.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's what we should be here.
Oh, yeah.
There were many affected. It doesn't matter.
I'm going to reach out to
Thank God for enough ministries and the Hope Coalition. That's
Thank
all
God
I got to
for them.
say.
Yes.
Who has never put any of that on their radar.
Yeah, you're right. They've just said we're here for everyone
Victims of, that's what they said. Victims
of the flood.
And that's what they meant by it.
I'm going to try to reach out to Jonathan Williams and see if he'll come on the air.
Good luck.
I'm also going to reach out to the writer of this, the author of this article for the Vermont Daily
I will
Chronicle.
sit both of those shows out.
Michael, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, Belowaski.
Yeah, exactly. The Michael Boutin makes a very, very good point. He said the flood did not discriminate, and nor should the politicians. And that's perfectly said.
Isn't it funny to see this right here when I'm circling? Race and division. I mean, is this not division? I don't know, man.
I
don't know.
didn't exclude anybody. I was helping anybody and everybody I could.
Same here.
And I don't, all I knew is that people needed help and nothing else mattered.
People. It's people.
It is divisive. It continues to create a divide
Yeah.
and make
I can't.
the people that have lived here always look like these evil, horrible people that are not accepting and not willing to help their community as a whole. And that is the furthest from the truth. I've never been so disgusted and disappointed ever. And I'm very sorry that he's our representative.
Listen, we have just
Get to the polls.
Vote-
people.
we-
Get
yeah.
to the polls.
we've just voiced our opinions on this. I've just dropped the link to this story right here in the comments section so you can click on it and read it yourself. And I would love to see what people have to say about this. I want to, Raylene, it's like, am I missing something here? Am I missing? I want to hear all sides. I do. Maybe there's something I'm missing here. Please teach me. Show me if there's something that my eyes are not open to here, that I'm not thinking about. Tell me what it is. I'll listen to you. I'll put you on the air if you want to come on the air too. But there's the article right there. I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna need a tranquilizer.
Yeah.
Let's switch gears and talk about some of our amazing sponsors. Let's talk about Fecto's Homes and all they have to offer, which is option after option after option. Whether it be single wide, double wide, modular, they just have so many options: rentals, condos,
Pre-owned.
townhomes, pre-owned, lot packages. They can literally from start to finish. They have all kinds of stuff going on right now. You can buy homes directly off the lot at discounted prices. They have homes available in several locations as a package deal. If it's mobile, they have some in parks. They have some in land. Purchase land. They have the development up on Beckley Hill Meadows.
Yes.
And they have some other condos here and there throughout the Washington County area. So literal start to finish, though, family owned and operated. And I always have said built for family by family, because it's the truth. They are an amazing family that just want to help families and help Vermonters with their housing needs. And when you go there, it's just so relaxed.
Yeah.
The guys are great guys.
Great
the
people.
Fectos are an incredible family that I have known since I was just a little girl, 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
And when they first came here,
In the 70s.
They're amazing people, and I encourage you, if you are somebody that is looking for a home, to reach out to them, because the options, literally right down to the financing,
Sure.
they can help you and will take you through.
Yeah.
802-229-2721 is the number to call.
Yeah.
Set up an appointment with them, or don't set up an appointment. Just
Yeah.
go and
Stop in.
stop in
Yeah.
and check out what they have on their lot. Go in and talk to Dan or one of the other guys and get some information about what they have, and you can literally design something yourself, top to bottom. So,
Also, big thank you this morning to Salvador and Babic for believing in us here at the Aired Out Podcast, for your continued support as a presenting sponsor. You can find him at 240 South Main Street in Barrie. Set up an appointment at 476-8673. Tax season is coming up real soon, Raylene. You can visit their Facebook page. You can email them at office@salvadorandbabic.com. And it's not just, the filing deadline for personal and corporate income tax returns and all that stuff. You got questions on the homestead declarations, all that boring shit that involves taxes. They'll break it down for you. They'll give you simplistic terms. They'll help you. They'll hold your hand. All you got to do is bring them all the stuff you get in the mail, and they'll take care of it.
you say, here you go, and they'll call you when they're done, and then you sign the dotted line, and hopefully not write a check. But if you have to,
They'll tell you.
explain to you everything, how to do it, why it happened, and all of that great stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, we love them over there. They do my taxes. I
Yes.
don't know what I'd do without them.
Yeah.
And then how about Yipes Berry?
Yeah.
Yipes. I mean, come on, we got to give them a shout out. The
Sure.
graphics department, absolutely amazing. They do great work. They're just doing some new stuff for me. I've got some stuff down there for It's No Secret going on. Val helped me out with all of that on Monday. I know she'll do an amazing job. I trust her with everything. And the best part of what they do down there is that when we say quality you can trust, that's true. I mean, you can wash the stuff over and over and over, and it doesn't come off, fade off in a matter of a couple of months. It doesn't. It lasts for a long time.
Well, look at this hat. I mean, I got this hat from Yipes, and
Yes.
it's been through hell. and
Awesome
back.
hats. And I think,
Look at-
I always say, don't think of it as just a place where for business logos and signs and things like that. Think really, truly, you can brighten up your business, but your event,
Yeah.
maybe you want a congratulations or a big happy birthday banner, or spruce up your family and get your kids all a hat that say the whatever family if
Yeah.
you wanted to, if you're going to a hockey game or something, so that everybody knows that hey, that's your kid out there, number
Sure.
whatever. Just amazing stuff down there. So get down there, check out what they have, and don't just think of it in business terms. It really personal. They have a lot of
Sure.
personalized gifts
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff as well. And just a great place and great team down there.
I've got the WeatherTech floor mats. I got my car undercoated from Yipes.
We have hats and shirts
Hats,
and sweatshirts
shirts.
and teacups and coffee cups and travel mugs, and we have all
Yes.
kinds of stuff
Absolutely.
that Yipes has done.
Yep.
Amazing work.
and-
Stickers.
And look, with the cold weather that's coming,
Look at all our banners
I know.
behind you.
I know.
Yipes.
And the cold weather that's coming, who wants to be riding around with a cold ass?
Well, not me.
Not me.
Yeah, go right down there and get some heated seats.
They'll put a heated
Get
seat
a
in
remote
any
start.
car.
Get
Right.
a remote start.
Sure.
Well, they're just covers, but they're amazing. And so, yeah. See, yes, your banner and the World Cow sticker. Your T-shirts are in the other room because they were on the floor, and that just tips me over the edge when
Okay.
your junk starts piling around
Yeah.
our area.
Well, I was just going
So,
to close
it's
out
gone.
with that this morning.
Well, you're gonna have to wait until tomorrow because I took it away from you because I was on the floor. Because I'm mean like that to
Yeah.
you, JD. I'm just horrible to you.
Bitch.
I know you have got it so bad.
I know I do. Thanks, Raylene. Thanks, everybody. Listen, read the link that we dropped on there this morning, and let's engage in some conversation. We want to see some more comments coming in. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, flip us off, whatever you want. Just give us a reaction. We want to hear what you have to say.
And get over to the pub in Williamstown because today is Dollar Dog Day.
Oh my God.
$1 a dog, any way you want it. Shane McGrath Acoustics takes the stage at 6:00.
Shane is amazing.
I know.
That guy's
On
amazing.
Dollar Dog Day. Today's the day to take the kids out for dinner.
Yeah. I'm going to go over there and put down 6 dogs. And the gas that's going to come out of me afterwards, Raylene. Oh, jeez, I'm telling you right now. You don't want to be within a mile of me. Trust me. Have a great day, everyone. And remember, keep this in mind today as you're pushing through your day. We're all spots
On the same cow.
on the same cow.